Okay, this video is going to be an info session for Nellie college football game. First, here's the components that come with the game. It might seem overwhelming with all the dice, but it's really not. You use a few of these dice very often, and the other ones are for certain situations. First, it comes with 2 footballs to move up and down the field, 2 first down markers. Those are easy and simple. Comes with 5 colorful chips. Use these to mark what down it is, or to move the time along when we look at that chart. And here's the dice. Here are your main dice right here. The 2 D10s that go 0 to 99. We use these the most. We use these for any passing plays. And we use these to find out if any kick or punt returns go back for a touchdown. Your D12 here, that's for special teams mostly. Find out how long is your kick return. If it's not a touchdown, your punt return, how long is your punt, things of that nature. Your regular 6-sided dice, really its only function is to find out if there's a sack or an interception. You just roll that to find out who made the sack, who made the interception. And we use that also for if there's a punt block, how far the ball is advanced from that. And then we have a binary die of 0s and 1s. And we only use that for the Nellie card right here. So it only has one function. This has, 1 to 2 functions. And these are the dice you're going to use a vast majority of the time. Now you're also going to get another D10 here for solo play. And you'll use that sometimes to find out if the pass is complete. And you'd want to go ahead and roll all 3 of these. That's why they're different colors. These 2 will always be matched up when you buy the game. And then you'll get an off-color one. So you can roll the dice to see if the pass is complete. And if it is, this one will determine who the pass catcher was. So it's just for convenience sake, for efficiency's sake. And yes, there's a D20, but that's only if you use the penalty chart. Sorry, not the penalty chart. If you use penalties. In the base game, I don't have penalties in the game. They just slow things down. I know it's for realism, so it's included. We have a penalty chart. There's offensive and defensive penalties. There's special team specific penalties and the yardage of each, and whether or not it's an automatic first down. So we did think of that. We included it. I prefer not to use it, but that's just me. You will use the D20 and roll it every single play. So whatever dice you happen to have in your hand, let's say you're playing solo and you have these in your hand and you're calling a pass, I would include the D20 every play. If there's a 1 involved, as in a 1 or 11, the penalty's on the offense. If it's a 10 or a 20, base 10 number, it's a defensive penalty. All right, so let's swipe those off. Focus on the Nellie big play card. The Nellie card is played by the defense whenever the defense wants to play it. It has to be at least once per half for regular teams, and it has to be played twice per half against option teams. The Nellie card determines when there's a fumble or a long breakaway touchdown. Option teams obviously fumble a lot more, just with all the ball movement, and they also tend to break long touchdown runs more often as well. So with your binary die, this is what you do. When this play is called by the defense, you're going to roll this twice, no matter what. The first roll dictates whether it might be a potential fumble or a possible long touchdown. Okay, so let's roll it. We rolled a 1. So the offense is excited. This might be a long touchdown. Now your second roll determines a 0 is nothing happens. Whether it's a fumble or a touchdown, nothing happens. A 1 determines, yes, the event occurred. And for us, since we rolled a 1, that means it will be a long touchdown from wherever I am on the field. Doesn't matter. Okay, we rolled a 0, so not a touchdown. Nothing happened. We look at our play cards that we played, and we continue on as if nothing happened. Now, this is not just a willy-nilly thing. There are about 2 fumbles a game, and that's why we play this card twice. 50% of the time, nothing's going to come of it. Okay, that's that second roll. Half of the time, it's going to be not a fumble or a touchdown. A quarter of the time, it'll be a long breakaway touchdown, and a quarter of the time, it'll be a fumble. Okay, as I've said previously in another video, the base game just includes this possession chart. Write in your teams here. Here's the first quarter, the second quarter possessions. Halftime is the black bar. The other team gets the ball to start the second half and the end of the game. Now, if this team on the bottom row is still within 8 points after this team's possession, they may try to come back and win the game or tie the game. With this yellow box indicates passes only. All right, it's a hurry up offense. You're behind, time's running out. You're not running the ball. Okay, passes only. And yeah, the defense knows that, so it's going to make it harder for you. Okay, and it has the down markers here. A lot of people will not use this. A lot of people are used to keeping time. That's perfectly fine. Here's our Nellie time chart in 15-second increments. Runs and completed passes and sacks. Your runoff is 30 seconds. So let me get a color marker here. If I run a pass play and it's complete for 7 yards, that's going to run me 30 seconds off of my time. If I throw another pass and it's incomplete, that's only 15 seconds off. Any special teams plays like punts or kicks, that's going to run off 15 seconds. So yes, to answer your question that may have been popped into your head, you must have at least 15 seconds to run any kind of play. All right? Now if there's 30 seconds and I run the ball, that will end the quarter or the game. Now down here is why I have different colored markers included in the game. If you've ever been playing 2 players, you know what I'm talking about. If both of our timeout indicators are the same color, we're going to forget which is which and how many timeouts we have. So they're different colors. And then we move this quarter by quarter. Okay, at the end of each quarter here. Okay, quarter over, go back up to 15 minutes, start over. This is included for you. Okay, for all of those who prefer it, for all those who are used to it, that's for you.